Opening. Soft, mysterious tone, a brief pause. Sometimes, a story is not just a story. It is an experiment of a human being, placed in different positions. The story of Joseph is not about what happens to him. It is about how he responds. Because his position keeps changing. But something inside him does not. Phase 1. The son. He begins as a son. A child who sees a dream and shares it openly with his father. At this point, the world is still safe. His reaction is simple: trust. He does not hide. He does not calculate. He is still living inside emotional security. Phase 2. The brother. Then he becomes a brother inside a structure of rivalry. Affection turns into comparison. Comparison turns into jealousy. And jealousy into elimination. His brothers decide to remove him. They throw him into a well. Now the question becomes, what do you do when the wound comes from the closest people? Joseph's reaction? No explosion. No collapse. He absorbs the blow without losing inner coherence. Phase 3. The abandoned human. In the well, he is no longer a son, no longer a brother. Just a human, abandoned. No protection, no voice, no place. Most people break here, but Joseph does something different. He falls without disintegrating. Phase 4. The slave. He is pulled out of the well. Not to be saved, but to be sold. Now he is a commodity. Bought and owned. His status shifts from a person with relationships to an object in a system. His reaction? He adapts, without becoming what the system says he is. He becomes a slave externally, but not internally. Phase 5. Inside the house of power. He enters the house of the minister. A structured, powerful environment. Here, he does not rebel blindly, and he does not dissolve. He grows. Within limitation, he builds himself. This is rare, the ability to develop without full freedom. Phase 6. The object of desire. Then comes one of the most intense positions. He becomes the object of desire. Not just desire, but desire mixed with power, secrecy, and pressure. Everything is in place. No one would know, but Joseph's reaction? Refusal. Not out of weakness, but in the presence of full possibility. He demonstrates something critical. Integrity only has meaning when you can violate it and choose not to. Phase 7. The accused. But integrity has a cost. The truth is reversed. The innocent becomes the accused. Now he faces injustice directly. Many people would abandon truth here just to survive. Joseph does not. He accepts that truth is not always immediately recognized. But he does not detach from it. Phase 8. The prisoner. He enters prison, isolation, marginality, a suspended future. And yet, something unexpected happens. He does not shut down. He engages. He connects. He interprets. He becomes useful. Even in confinement, he remains active. Phase 9. The interpreter. Gradually, his role changes. He is no longer just someone enduring events. He becomes someone who understands. Others come to him to make sense of their reality. He shifts from being affected to becoming a source of meaning. Phase 10. The man who refuses easy escape. Then the door opens. He can leave. He can forget everything, but he pauses. He says, the truth must be clarified first. This is subtle but crucial. He does not want freedom without integrity. He prefers delay over unresolved distortion. Phase 11. The man in power. Now, he stands at the center. Authority, responsibility, decision-making. This is the real test. Many people remain ethical only when they are powerless. Power reveals them. Joseph's reaction? He does not use power to compensate for past wounds. He uses it to organize, to protect, to manage crisis. Power becomes a tool of order, not revenge. Phase 12. The return of the past. Then, the past returns. His brothers stand before him again. But now, the positions are reversed. He holds power. They stand in need. Now the real question emerges. What do you do when you can finally respond? Joseph does not rush. He does not immediately punish. He does not immediately forgive. He controls himself. He observes. He manages the situation. Phase 13. The forgiver. Eventually, the truth is revealed. And now, he has full authority to define the past. He could humiliate. He could retaliate, but he chooses forgiveness. Not because he cannot act, but because he can and chooses not to. This is not passive. This is power restrained. Phase 14. The son who returns. He returns to his father. But he is no longer the same child. He has passed through loss, isolation, power, and understanding. Now, the relationship is restored. At a deeper level. Final phase. The one who understands the whole. At the end, Joseph reaches a unique position. He can see the entire path. The well, the prison, the rise, the reunion. They are no longer separate events. They form a single structure. And this is the final transformation. He does not just live through events. He understands them. Closing. Slight pause. The story of Joseph is not about what happens to a man. It is about how a man moves through positions without losing himself. And maybe the real question is this. If our positions change, does our inner structure remain the same?